guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a Matchbox Mercedes-Benz ambulance. So we just let it go round on the rotary and then we'll get it on the bench and have a proper look at it. Okay, let's get it on the bench. So as you can see, it's in fairly good condition. Back door's still there, all working fine, opens up. A little bit of flea bites here and there, scratches. Detail on the front's not too bad. Wheels are okay, siren's still there. Or should I say the beacon, not siren rather. As I said, the back door opens, have a little peek inside there, interior's decent. So, let's get it open. Like, suspension's not too bad on it actually. Still pops a wheelie. Let's get it open and see what we've got. Right, here's my little tool. Let's give this a little prise up and pop it open. There we go. Yeah, suspension's it's alright actually. Let's pop the interior out. It just lifts up and then prises out from the back. And the dashboard comes out in a separate piece, so it's either broken off, I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at that. I'll just drill this glass out. Very carefully, must add. Here we go. She's got all out. And that's it, stripped. So the glass unit's not too bad actually, it'll clean up pretty well. Not too bad at all. Interior just needs a good clean. And I say, dashboard, again, just needs a good clean. Wheels, be alright with a quick tidy up. Not too bad. And the detail on the front. Yeah, nice little job this one, nice easy quick one. So we're going to start off, we're just going to get some hot soapy water and a little toothbrush and give it a good clean. Just working everywhere with the water and make sure all the crap comes off. Turn it over to the other side. Let's do the dashboard, get that done. While I'm doing this, guys, I'd just like to mention I'm currently using new software, editing programs and what have you, so I'm playing about with the levels of the music and the voiceover and this, that and the other, so I do apologise if I get them wrong and the music may seem a bit loud at times, and it's all like teething problems at the minute, so I'm trying to fine tune it and find the default settings for me, so I do apologise, just bear with me. But hopefully it's not too bad, you can still hear the commentary and the music's not drowning nothing out. But again, if it is bothering you and it's too loud here there, just please leave a comment and let me know, and I can sort it for future videos then. Thank you very much. Anyway, back to the video. So we just clean the glass unit, get all the grease and grime off, and then we'll give that the treatment once it's all dried off. Get it nice and shiny. Just wash the base plate, chassis, whatever you want to call it. Also like to say, with at the end of the video there's a promotion if you want to just watch past the reveal. We're starting up a little group, a few of us, called the Beef Eaters, and it's all the UK restorers and builders. There's like 5 of us, and we're going to do a bi-monthly build with different build-offs and challenges and what have you, just for a bit of fun. So the promotion's at the end of this video, and it's going to be kicking off on the 1st of August. So if you want to stick around at the end and just give that a little peek, and there's more details, and it'll explain a little more of what's going to be happening and who's taking part and what have you. So let's get this glass unit dipped in the pledge and put it in our little tin, and we can leave it till tomorrow, let it dry off. So we just dunk it in, make sure we get no bubbles on it. Tap off the excess. And then just swab it with the tissue, just to drain off any overflow. And there you go, as you can see, it gives it a lovely sheen. So we just pop it in there now, keep it safe, keep the dust off it, keep it covered, and then just let it dry and do its thing. So we'll leave that there till tomorrow, put the lid back on the pledge and move that out the way. Done. So let's use the Scotch-Brite rotary and we'll clean up the base plate. So we just work it up and down into the nooks and crannies, getting rid of any marks or blemishes, old paint, what have you. Basically just giving it a little facelift. So these rotary pads are brilliant. They're not a bit aggressive. They don't scratch or nothing. They just clean up the top surface of rubbish, you know. So just whiz along the front bumper, rear bumper should I say, and the front radiator. Get it ready for a little bit of touch up and detail. Okay, so that should be okay now. So I'm going to try using this little high coat touch up paint that you get for scratches when you've marked your car. So see what results this brings. Just give it a good shake. I think because of the age of it, it'll look a bit silly if I used a Molotow chrome pen on the front grille and what have you. So I think this is just a more subtle colour for the age of the vehicle. So it's going on pretty well. So we just do the radiator and the lights and see what it turns out like. It's not too bad actually. The only thing about these is when you're using them, because it sits inside the paint, the brush, you get like excess that runs down the shaft of the brush, and if you're not careful it can run onto the tip of your brush and splodge your work. But other than that, I think they're really handy to have different colours just to do touches up or do your lights and what have you, you know. So it's worth getting a few colours of them. just use some of the excess before it runs down. Just blot it on myself and then got more control. Let's do the sides here. The other side. It gives nice coverage as well. It spreads nice and easy. It's really thin paint. And it doesn't dry that quick either, so it's not too bad. So just make sure it's all covered and you don't miss anywhere. So I'm going to try it on the base as well, actually, thinking about it, just to see whether it looks okay. But it's got a bit of a metallic, not metallic-y, but like a hammerite effect on big areas, so I don't know. I'll just test it on the front here just to see what it's like. And to be honest, I'm not feeling it. I don't really like it at all, so yeah, I'm not liking that at all. I'll show you now. It just doesn't suit the base. I don't like it, so we'll get that off. So we just put the lid on and get it out the way so I don't knock it over. Let's get a bit of tissue. I said, you got a bit of time to get this stuff off. You know, it doesn't dry that quick. It takes quite a while to dry. And we just go back over it with the wheel. We just get a little mark there on the wheel, so we get that off, and then we just go back over, just re-clean it, and then it should be good to go with what we're going to do with it anyway. So it was worth having a look just to see. You never know. Nice, we'll clean all the wheels up with it while we've got it going. Right, that's that done. So let's get the paint off the body. So we just need a tiny bit on this because it's such a small model. So we just put a little blob on. That should do it. And then with our paintbrush, we're just going to smear it really thin even coat all over. Here you go, just going to go down. You know the drill, just evenly covered, put the lid over it, keep it covered, and then let the fumes and the liquid do its thing. So oh, it's fallen off. Just make sure we get into all these little nooks and crannies. So just give it an even smooth coat. It seems to work quicker when there's not a lot all over it. It's not like oozing everywhere. And I should really be wearing gloves, so that's my bad. Make sure you wear gloves when you're using anything like this, because it can irritate your skin. Looks about right now. Let's get the cover on it. Right, so we're back now, and I've now got me gloves up, excuse me. It's been under there for about 25 minutes, half an hour. Let's say when you cover it up, the fumes do seem to work quick, so I've adopted this method now when using this stuff. So just using a dry brush, dryish, it just scrape away and it should peel off no problem. As you can see, it comes off in big pieces. No fuss, no mess yet, but no messing about. A frog in my throat today. Just have a go with the pick and just see if I can just lift it and peel it off. It being so small. That's better. Apologies as well if you can hear the fan in the background. It's absolutely roasting. So I've had to put the fan on. So I do apologise if you can hear it. These little dental tools are fantastic, you know. I love these little things. I don't like them when you have to go to the dentist though. Whole new story that. Which you must say is not that often, so not too bad I suppose. Flip it over and see, get the other side done, and then run it under the tap, some soap on it and clean it all up. Just clear up the rear end. Make sure your rear end's always nice and clean. Okay, so I think I'll just get it under the tap and clean it off, or in a little bucket of water, whatever. See how we get on with this. If it doesn't work that well in this little tub, I'll go and clean it up in the bathroom. So again, we just got warm water in here with some washing up liquid. The old toothbrush, and just give it a good scrub. It seems to be doing a trick. I still might take it to the bathroom, to be fair though. Let's see how we get on here now, what it looks like. If we can't get it off on the desk, you know. I've got more room to work now here actually, so I might just get on with it. Just get the old pick out again to these little grooves and just pick away this stubborn bit of paint that's missed. Even when using caustic, you've still got to use the pick. It's never 100%. It's more, the best you'll get is like 99.8 or whatever, but you'll never get 100%. There's always something somewhere, no matter how minuscule. But it serves its purpose, this method, you know, for this size model anyway. Make sure we get under that back door, clean all that out. Fairly little bugger. Give it a little dunk again and see how we're getting on. It don't look too bad actually, dry it off. Should be ready for burnish now. Just get rid of all the mess. Just move that out the way. Toothbrush away. Right, let's just have a quick inspect. Get rid of these little tiny bits here there. So we've got a few little stragglers, we can quickly get rid of them. Just clean up all the castings as well, just like the door grooves and the sills and stuff. Just freshen the lines up while we're here. Just do the front now, around the lights and all that little area. It's not too bad actually now, it's getting there. So we'll get the little rotary tool out, the scotch pad on. Let's get the right setting, right speed. There we go. There's only 3 speeds, you know, it takes me like half an hour to get the bloody thing on. So I'm just going to clean it up, give it a whip around. It shouldn't take too long, it's only a small model. These little rotary tools are fantastic, they're only cheap. I think about between £15 and £25, depending on which brand you get obviously, like, but they're absolutely fantastic. They serve the purpose what they're for. They're brilliant, you know. They charge up, there's no wires in your way, they're not heavy or clumpy. Absolutely brilliant. Can't recommend them enough. So if you do need a Dremel of some sort, I advise you to buy one of these first before you go and get the ones that plug into the mains. You get a little USB cable that you plug into your computer or into the same plug that you put your phone charger in, you know. And I think it's about 2 hours. It's got about a 2 hour lifespan of the battery, like constant use. It's 2 hours, and it's not too long to charge up, so they're well worth the money. Right, so the old method of the wire wool, nice fine grade wire wool, just to finish it. Now when I paint this, I actually used a rattle can with this one, to be honest. So I used Mercedes white, as it's a Mercedes and it's white, made sense. So I haven't got footage of me spraying it because it's only a small model, and by the time I got the camera set up and the tripod and everything outside, it was done. The job was done and finished, so I didn't bother. So you're going to see it all painted up when we come to assembly. So apologies for that, I know, but it was just pointless. It was like 20 minutes setup for like 10 seconds of work. There was no point. Just keep working it round. Make sure all the scratches have gone and marks and paint and blemishes and what have you. Make it nice and smooth. I say the best you can get it before you paint, the better paint job you'd end up with. It's all in the prep work. If you fail to prepare, then you are preparing to fail. That sounded really wise, didn't it? Another little nick in there, off you pop. I get so OCD when I'm doing this type of thing, you know. I can't put it down till it's absolutely spot on. Even if it's not even going to be seen, I know it's there and it irritates me, so I've got to get it. So apologies if this drawn out a lot. It's just me, I can't help it. The car could be painted, sat on a shelf, and each time I look at it, I know that little piece was under there, and it would bug me. So I've got to get everything out. I think it's finally getting to the point now where she can be polished up and ready for spray. Little blemish there. There's a little bit of pitting. I'll show you. It's not too bad there, but you can see it down the runners, like the rain guards or whatever they're called, the little guttering. There's quite a bit of pitting there, so I'm going to have to deal with that. because that'll show through on the paint if I don't get rid of that. So I'm going to have to take that back, and I'll fix that off camera though, because that's going to be a bit of a drawn out process to get rid of that. And the same there, see. So we'll I'll take care of that. So we've gone through this much trouble, we might as well just go that extra mile. Make it worthwhile. If we're going to do it right, we're going to do it. Okay. So a couple of hours have passed. As you can see, it's a lot more shinier and cleaner. Got rid of the pitting, it's gone. So now she's ready for spraying. Well, she's come out really nice. Lovely little model. There you go. Appreciate the size of it as well. It's absolutely minute. So here she is, all painted up in Mercedes white. So it's just a case of putting it back together. So I'm going to start whittling on. I'm just going to let you watch this bit, and I'll get back to you once it's done. So there she is, all completed and stuck back together, and happy days. I'll just let it have a quick dry, and then I'll present it to you. Yeah, she rolls lovely. There you go. Nice bit of detail there. All fresh and clean. So this is all revealed. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, like and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. But stick around to the end. As I say, there's a promo video I'd like you to just have a quick check out, and then hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.